Well, as you already mentioned, the Sox dropped a makeup game to Kansas City. Their woes continued in Kansas City to the Royals, 6-4. But that really isn't the news of the game. The news of the game is Michael Kopech left with what was originally said a knee injury. Then during the post game was said to be a hamstring. Then, when Michael Kopech was actually asked about it, he said he had pain behind his left knee, which is different from his original knee, which was his right knee, which leads me to believe that he has now sustained the same injury that Lance Lynn, Jimenez, and Grandel have all sustained on the White Sox over the last year.
I heard it was a knee, but I didn't hear anything else about that. But now that you're saying the pain behind the knee, that's the first thing I thought of. Like we've talked about this several times already this year.
Yeah.
With that's why it's nebulous between a knee injury and a hamstring injury because it's actually
Right.
both.
Yeah. So I
That's
was
fucking crazy.
I saw some of the post game, and um, they Garfine came on and said, "Hey, it's now being diagnosed as a hamstring injury." And then a little bit later, the Kopech did meet with the press, and he said he has pain behind his left knee. And to me, it's a done deal. He's gone. He's gone for 4 weeks at a minimum.
So you said this is his opposite knee from the previous
Yeah,
injury?
it's not even the
Okay.
same knee.
Okay. Wow.
Tony did clarify why he even stayed in the game. Not that necessarily you kind of go on what you see visually, and he probably should have been at minimum taken out after
Well,
he drilled accidentally, but drilled Bobby Witt up on the shoulder.
he explained that he had discomfort before the game, like in warm-ups he had discomfort. His
Right.
velocity was down. I mean, I think he peaked out at 92. So I mean, you got to go by what you see. Like, how are they not seeing or
Well,
at least
that was
listening?
well when they asked him, when they came out during warm-ups and asked him, he said, "I don't have any pain." So,
Okay.
but
So, but
what I would say
they
is,
saw something to ask him in the first place, though. So
no, he
what the
called him
fuck's going
out. Yeah,
on?
he called him out,
But he
and
called him out to
then
say he didn't have any pain.
no, he called him out and said something doesn't feel right,
Uh,
but I think I can go. Let me. And then they're like, well, then you got to throw. You got to take some pitches with everyone out there. The footage I saw, the trainer and everyone was out on the mound.
mm-hmm.
But I'm with like, here's the deal. At minimum, when you walk the first guy, okay, and you said like, yeah, I guess his velocity was as low as, like, I think they said the first fastball he threw was 88 miles an hour.
Yikes!
Like, at
Alarm
minimum,
bells should be going off.
he comes out after he hits Bobby Witt Jr. on the first pitch.
Mm.
You can bring whoever you want out, and the guy can warm up for a half hour if he needs to. You know what I
Right.
mean? Like,
Yeah.
not that it would be that long, but like, not saying the game would have been any different. I think it might have. It might have preserved a couple runs. But like you
We
said,
faced four batters and didn't get anyone out.
yeah, I didn't get
So
anyone out, and all 4 of those runs in the first inning get charged to him. So, like, at the end of the day, I'm with you in that you can see he's not right, even if he says he's not experiencing pain. He's not right.
yeah.
He's a franchise player. You get him out. That, I think, at the end of the day, if the injury is what it is, I don't think it is what it is. Like, I don't think him pitching to those 3 or 4, those 4 batters, I mean, would change the outcome of the
It was going to
severity of the
happen.
injury. He was experiencing that prior, then he lied. But you gotta, again, it's like when the manager goes out and asks the pitcher if he's got anything left in the tank, even though everyone sees he
You got
doesn't
to
have
save
anything
him
left
from
in the tank.
himself.
You got to save him from yourself. And I understand that is not, this is when we go back about Tony pregame and in-game. And when in-game does not go the way, like, it's in his head, like how he's drawn it up, I don't think he does. He has some poor decision making, and I I understand they don't have a day off till next Monday, but it's at the end of the season anyway. Like you can't worry. You got to worry about the guy who's not feeling good. And we had a better chance of having a full bullpen game than we do with an injured Kopech pitcher.
Word Hole Media.